The devil's people are promoting the devil boldly, while God's people are quiet about God. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about the devil's people are promoting the devil boldly, while God's people are quiet about God, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. The devil's people that lost their mind, bro. They promoting the devil boldly, bro. Like they standing on business. The devil's people is not even hiding it anymore, bro. They do not care, bro. Know what I'm saying? The devil's people is proclaiming the devil. I'm telling you, bro. It's like the devil's people is proclaiming the gospel of the devil. They promoting the devil to the fullest degree. They not sugarcoating nothing. You know, and it's crazy because the people who are sugarcoating the truth is God's people. The devil's people is not sugarcoating like the devil's mission. You know what I'm saying? The devil's people is not sugarcoating the devil's mission. It's just God's people is sugarcoating the truth. They sugarcoating the gospel. The devil's people is proclaiming the devil's gospel, bro. I'm telling you what I know, bro. I'm telling you what I know, bro. Like, the devil's people is proclaiming the devil so boldly. The devil's people is like wilding, bro. They not even hiding it. They blunt with it. Like, the devil's people is standing on top of buildings, like screaming, like banging on their chest, be like, hey, bro, we serving the devil, bro. You know what I'm saying? We serving the devil. We not playing, bro. We literally serving the devil, man. Meanwhile, we got God's people out here, and God's people is like quiet. God's people is like shy and cowardly, bro. And excuse me, I kind of got like this, I don't know if it's like a cold or whatever, sinus thing. The weather has been shifting a little bit, so my voice kind of like slightly struggling. It's not that bad though, but it's definitely slight. It's like very slight and very subtle. But my voice been struggling recently, just a little bit, bro. But yeah, bro, God's people, bro. Damn, bro. God's people, bro, is like, yeah, my voice is doing that thing. It's like, it's almost like an internal thing. I'm like, damn, bro, like, what's going on, bro? But yeah, bro, God's people, bro, is quiet about God, bro. You know what I'm saying? God's people is not even like proclaiming like God. They not really like standing on business and really like putting out the real truth, and everybody just quiet. The numbers, it's like God's people is outnumbered physically. God's humans is outnumbered by the devil's humans. Let's put it like that. God's humans is outnumbered by the devil's humans, because everybody's worshiping the devil now. Everybody and their mama and their cousins and everybody worshiping the devil now. We know that already, bro. So it's like the devil's people is just bold with it, bro. They just like more aggressive with it. You know what I'm saying? Even in the media, they do not care anymore. They just gonna tell you they love the devil. You know what I'm saying? These people be getting like, they be getting the pyramid eye tattoo. Know what I'm saying? These people be getting like 666 tattooed on them. These people do not care, bro. They proclaiming what it is. They do not care. A lot of these people, they already made pacts and deals with the devil. So that's why they got these tattoos of like 666 and the pyramid with an eye. You know what I'm saying? Because they already letting you know, bro, we love the devil. They proclaiming through the tattoos. They proclaiming through all types of things, man. Know what I'm saying? A lot of these people do not care, bro. A lot of these people, bro, they do not care. And a lot of them won't even change. A lot of them, they already sold out to the devil. They do not want to change. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them will change. But majority of these people who are making pacts with the devil, they ain't gonna change, bro. So what I'm saying is, bro, the devil's people is bold with it. The devil's people is proclaiming, like, the devil's people is telling you, bro, you got so many rappers in the lyrics, they telling you now. These rappers, if you listen to these rappers' lyrics, they literally be mentioning the devil in their lyrics now. They be telling you what they did with the devil, and they seen they signed this contract with this man or the devil. Like, they telling you in their lyrics now. They not even trying to make it like a metaphor. They not trying to like hide it. These rappers is telling you straight up, they love the devil. They telling you, like, if you notice, bro, the devil's people is bold. They bold now. They not hiding this stuff no more. They telling you they love the devil. Know what I'm saying? I remember Little Uzi a long time ago, I don't know when it was, he was like, he told his fans, he was like, hey, bro. He told his fans something. He was on a concert, right? I seen a video, it was a clip, he was on a concert. He was like, I'm leading y'all to hell or something. He told his fans he's leading them to hell. And his fans stayed there and kept listening to him on the concert. He told, hey, bro, I'm leading y'all to hell, bro. Bro. Little Uzi done told, y'all can look it up. It was like a clip a long time ago. Well, you could just look up Little Uzi tells his fans he's leading them. Little Uzi tells his fans he's leading them to hell or something like that. They stayed, bro. It goes to show you how stupid people are. I don't make this stuff up. If somebody blatantly tells you and they literally proclaim the devil, be like, hey, bro, I'm leading y'all to hell. It is what it is. These people are like, yeah, bro, it's just joking, bro. And I said, what? Man, I hear that. If I was a Little Uzi fan, which I'll never be, obviously. But if I was a Little Uzi fan and I was at that concert, he was like, hey, I'm leading y'all to hell, I would have left. Never would have been a fan of Little Uzi ever again. But like I said before in one of my messages, I said, people don't fear God anymore. Know what I'm saying? People hear stuff like that, they think it's a joke. Like, oh, I'm leading y'all to hell, bro. I'm leading y'all to hell. They think it's a joke, bro. They don't take this stuff serious, bro. People do not care about this stuff, man. A place where people will burn for eternity, forever and ever. They don't take it serious. I'm talking about, this place is worse than prison. This place is worse than putting your hand on the stove. This place is worse than all that. They do not care about that, bro. Something wrong with these people, man. I'm telling you. But bro, like the devil's people is like literally like proclaiming, bro. They proclaiming for real, bro. Know what I'm saying? They proclaiming the devil on a high level. They promoting the devil in the movies, in the songs, in the singing, in the rapping. They putting the devil out there blatantly, bro. Blatantly. At the concerts, they flashing upside down crosses. At the concerts, in the everywhere, bro. They do not care, bro. They don't care. You know, like some of them, they used to be flashing, right? Look, y'all remember when they used to be like flashing like satanic signs in like the kids shows, but it was fast as hell? Or like at concerts, they'll be flashing like wicked signs and satanic signs and pentagrams and all types of stuff. Upside down crosses. They was flashing these satanic signs fast as hell to program the kids and the people, right? Now, they ain't flashing nothing. They leaving that stuff there, bro. Literally, you go at these rappers' concert, they literally have the word Satan written out. It's not flashing or anything. You know, they used to, back then, it's like they was flashing the word Satan and the upside down crosses and the pentagrams, and all. They was flashing that stuff in the commercials, in music videos. They was flashing it fast as hell. Fast. Your eye could barely keep up with the speed, right? Now, they don't flash that stuff no more. They just leave it there. They like, you know what, we don't even care, bro. We just blatant with it. Man, they leave the upside down cross right there at the concert. They do not flash it or none of that. They just leave it right there, bro. I'm talking about these rappers. They be having the word Satan spelled out. It's not hidden. It's not nothing. It's right there. It's not flashing. It's right there, bro. Telling you, bro, the devil's people, is bold with it. They bold at promoting the devil. But God's people is quiet about God, is silent about God, is watering down God's truth. They sugarcoating the gospel of God. God's people is watering down the truth. They sugarcoating the truth of God. They not bold, they blunt, they scared. They not standing on business. God's people is a mess. Meanwhile, the devil's people is standing on business for the devil. They blatant with it. They do not care. Meanwhile, God's people is scared. That's all it is, bro. But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Take a stand for God, bro. Do not be scared, bro. Do not be scared to speak up for God, bro. Be bold for God, bro. Be bold for God. Be blatant for God. Be courageous for God. Do not water down God's truth. Keep it real about God, bro. Stand up for God. And what's mighty funny is people be, oh, you talk about God all the time. You talk about Jesus all the time, right? But when people talk about Satan all the time, nobody cares. It goes to show you whose side they on, right? These people is on the devil's side. When all this negativity, because you got to understand, sometimes the devil don't just be like showing up as the devil. Sometimes he just show up in forms of negativity in the media. So when these people be promoting negativity in the media, nobody has nothing negative to say about it. But when you promoting God and talking about Jesus all the time, oh, why you always talking about Jesus? Why you always talking about God? But when negativity is spread out through the media, that's literally the devil's work. Everybody quiet. Everybody ain't gonna say nothing about that. It goes to show you what side people on. Because based on what people attack and what people choose to overlook, it goes to show you that these people is on the devil's side for real. It's a spiritual war that's going on, and these people is on the devil's side, bro. Majority of these people, bro, they on the devil's side for real. But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, man. Know what I'm saying? Peace.